What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the Silent Hill 2 remake yet again. And we actually have, we really have two different things. The big thing that's going around online, though, is the new date. Now, whether it's a placeholder date or whether it's the actual date, right? That's the question. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. We can just jump right to it. So the supposed date is May 30th. Now, the first thing, of course, you have to do, and luckily this is the case, doesn't appear on a weekend, right? This is actually a Thursday, which, hey, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, those are the days for the most part, right? Sometimes Wednesdays every now and then, but that does line up, okay? A Thursday is obviously not a Saturday, which would completely throw the rumor out. And another thing, when you think about placeholder dates, like I guess what I'm doing right now is trying to rationalize why it could happen. Ultimately, I think it's not going to happen, okay? I'll spoil that right away. Why it could happen, though, is it is 2.5 months away. There is a small possibility that if they were to announce it, say, at the end of this month, that this could be pretty realistic. Okay, that's number one. Number two, it's a Thursday. That lines up. Number three, when you think of placeholder dates, you normally think of two different things. Number one is the end of each quarter, right, which is March, June, September, and December. And so this isn't the end of a quarter. And number two, it's not even the end of the month. If you're going to get a placeholder date, normally also it's the end of the month, which, funny enough, May 31st is a Friday. And that, again, classic day where games come out, right? So, again, do I think it's going to happen? No. But is there something there? There could be, because that one is really, I think, the biggest thing. It's not at the end of a quarter, and it's not even at the end of May. It's the second to last day of May. And this all, by the way, comes from a Mexican retailer. Now, I saw some people on the Reddit thread where this was, I don't know if it was originally posted here. It's where I saw it. I did see some people say, like, hey, they're from there. They've shopped at the retailer. They don't know their stuff. So that's a thing to kind of throw in the negative, right? This isn't some, like, super in the know kind of source. Okay, now let me tell you why I don't believe it's the case. And although I did say, okay, well, it's 2 months away. If you announce it by the end of this month, then it's going to happen. Really, it's just the reverse of that, right? I also kind of think it's too close. I think 2 months from now is too close to, I mean, look, can you release a game 2 months away? Absolutely. And would that be kind of cool? Yes, it would. But I just think the way that they've done it and the way that they've shown it, there's long been rumors, and I'm not basing the entire thing off of this, but there's long been rumors that Sony will do something else, right? Another, like a big showcase, and they'll do it sometime in May or June, and that's where you'd see Ghost of Tsushima 2 and other games, right? I kind of believe that. I don't even really believe it because it's rumors. I believe it because it kind of lines up. They did the showcase last year, I think end of May. It was all their live service games, right? I think this year would be very, very different from that, but I think that would just line up, right? It's around classic E3 time, and the Ghost of Tsushima thing, I've been pitching for like a year now that they were going to do that, so I've just believed that casually. I really think that you would probably give the date to this game there. Now, the funny thing is, it could be on May 30th, like the showcase, right? If it's late May, early June, you have like a 1 in maybe 20 or so chance, right? Depending on how many days you're factoring in, you have a chance that the showcase could be on that day. So I kind of found that funny when I was thinking about this video, where it's like, well, technically, do I think the game comes out that day? No. Do I think that sometime around that day, we could get the release date for the game? Yes. I actually think that's what's going to happen. And then I think the game would come out then in the fall. I really believe September, October. That way you can ride Halloween. You don't have to release it like the week of Halloween. You could release it early October. You can even release it in September and then kind of have marketing that goes through the month to really help it, right? I think that makes the most sense. And I don't know, like the stuff that we've talked the most about with this game is like, how close is it? We really don't know. There were signs that maybe it's even freaking done. It's maybe all on Konami to just pull the trigger. Maybe it's not, though. Like, we really don't know. But I would give that, I guess, to either side. If it's as done as some rumors have made it out to be, could it come out in 2 months? Absolutely. It could come out tomorrow. Right now, okay, some things are unrealistic like that, right? It can't literally come out, I would say, within a month, right? Because you have to let marketing and social media and that kind of push. You have to let the journalists, have their previews and then the review codes and all that jazz. You can't do it like a month from now. Could you do it 2 months from now? Yeah, I actually think you could if the game was literally done already. If the game's not done, well, then I think that throws it out the window, right? And so that's really what this all all hinges on, and we just don't know because there's always kind of been conflicting reports. So that's my thoughts on it. You let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.